This is legendary, people.
This is legendary.
Legendary.
This is legit, probably one of the best top 5 things I've ever eaten. You're dead? You're deceased. You can't. Okay, for years, one of my most asked questions is, will you give us a video of all of your top recipes? So today, I am here to deliver. I've got 5 of our very favorite, best of the best recipes, y'all. These are all absolutely scrumptious, and I'm so happy to finally have them in one place for y'all. But there's so many more good ones, so if you want to see more of these best of videos, let me know down below in the comments. This is kind of a long one, so get cozy, get comfy, and in no particular order, let's get to cooking. Okay, so for tonight's casserole recipe, we are making a garlic Parmesan chicken casserole. Does that not sound amazing? I have one ingredient that I could not find at my grocery store, so once we get to that point, I will show you and I will tell you what I'm doing to substitute it. This would also be another great freezer meal, or you could even make this in the crock pot. I'll tell you how to do that as well, but let me flip you around and show you these ingredients. Okay, so to make this recipe even more simple, I'm just going to use a rotisserie chicken. If you already have some chicken left over, or you want to grill your chicken, by all means do that, but for simplicity and time, I'm going to use a rotisserie chicken. And then you're also going to need some croutons, and then this is the ingredient that I am substituting. So I will put right here on the screen what this recipe actually calls for. It is a Lipton Recipe Secrets savory herb with garlic dip mix. I think it's sold at Walmart. I could not find it. So the recipe actually says if you can't find it, to just use the zesty Italian salad dressing mix. So that's what we're going to use, and I love this stuff, so I know it's going to be good. And then you're going to need some sour cream, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and then some Parmesan cheese, and I have both kinds here, and that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my chicken shredded up. Okay, so I have my chicken cut up. I'm gonna go ahead and lightly spray my 9x13 baking dish. Then we're just gonna pop everything in there and give it a big stir. That way we don't even have to dirty up another bowl or dish. We're just doing it all in this one casserole dish. Okay, so chicken going in. Did I just put a bunch of it?
I've got most of it in there. I'll eat that for you.
Okay, chicken's in there. We're gonna add in 1 can of the cream of chicken soup. Our packet of Italian dressing mix. Okay, our sour cream, and of course I'm just eyeballing this.
What's the approximate measure we're going for?
I couldn't tell you. I'm just literally eyeballing it.
They didn't give you any suggestions on how much to put in there?
Yeah, I didn't even look at it.
Oh my.
I'm going based off of, how it feels and looks.
Mm-hmm. How we would go about it.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna add in some Parmesan. Lots of Parmesan. We'll just finish off that bag.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry. I'll just grab a nibble of that.
I think we could have made this in a smaller baking dish.
Maybe could have gone with an 8x8.
I'm thinking so. Okay, now give this a big stir. Okay, Bunny and I are dying laughing because I think I don't have enough chicken for this whole big 9x13. So I'm actually going to transfer this to a smaller baking dish, like my 8x8. So I ended up dirtying up another.
This was basically a mixing bowl.
This is my mixing bowl. But if you do it the right way, you won't have this issue. Okay, round 2. Going into our other casserole dish. This smells so good already.
It looks good.
Like, this to me is like a Bunky #1 recipe. Like, this has my name written all over it.
I don't know what else is going in here yet, but this looks like something most anybody want to eat.
Yeah. Okay, so just kind of even this out. And then next, we're going to take our croutons, kind of crush those up, add some more Parmesan cheese to them, and then sprinkle those on top. Then we're going to bake this in the oven at 350 for like 45 to 50 minutes.
Oh man, that's forever away.
I know. I'm going to be like on pins and needles for this thing to come out of the oven.
Yes, we'll be patient though.
somebody keeps trying to go back and get the leftover chicken.
We're getting hungry.
Okay, first of all, I said the wrong time. It's only for 30 or 40 minutes, so hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Okay, second of all, we only have like half this bag of croutons left. So it's kind of like the perfect amount. So I'm gonna get Bunky to like smush these up and kind of crumble them. Then we'll just add our Parmesan right into the bag, shake it, and then pour it right on top.
What's the consistency we're going for here?
Like not crumbs, like I mean not like
a fine powder, but
no, not a powder. Like I want it to have like pieces, chunks. You get it?
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Parmesan going in.
And on the counter. Oh!
That's a lot of parm.
There went half the container. Not quite, actually.
My friends, this is going to be incredible. Okay, into the oven, 350, 30 minutes. Dinner will be ready.
Can I give it a sideways shimmy right now?
Sure.
Look at that. Even it out a little bit.
Can I just have like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, test it out.
Thank you, yeah.
Into the oven.
Mm-hmm. So while that's in the oven cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and just make some egg noodles to go underneath this casserole. You could also do rice, but like I told y'all, I am seriously loving the egg noodles. I just think the texture of them is so good. I'm so excited.
Showtime.
I'm so excited.
I was gonna say, I felt like I was following a trail that was wafting through the house.
When you came downstairs just now?
Yeah.
It smells so good.
I love how around the edge here we have these little like lava, like sour cream lava, chicken cheese good lava.
Yes. This smells so good, y'all. So good. It is so hot. I'm like willing to burn my mouth just to take a bite of this.
Well, that tastes good.
I may have just found my new favorite thing to eat ever. This is so good.
This is legendary, people.
This is legendary.
Legendary.
Okay, y'all, so tonight for dinner we are gonna have what we're gonna call like a garlicky chicken rice bake. This is a like one dish dinner, easy cleanup. I think it's gonna be so yummy. And I know you guys are gonna be shocked. I'm even going to add onion, but only to Bunky's side. We're gonna put everything in one dish, bake it in the oven. Y'all, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be absolutely incredible and just one of the easiest dinner ideas ever. I'm gonna give you guys the rundown and the gist of this recipe. We're gonna go ahead and add some butter and some chopped up or diced up onion and garlic to our dish, and then pop this in the oven and kind of let it saute in that butter melt. And then we'll bring it out. We're gonna put all the onions to one side, and then we're gonna lay our rice in there as well as our chicken. And to season our chicken, I'm gonna use some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, Italian seasoning, smoked paprika, and a little bit of this cumin. You can kind of use whatever seasonings and spices that you want. Then we'll add our chicken on top, bake it all in the oven. The rice is gonna cook, the chicken's gonna cook. It's gonna be garlicky and spicy and delicious. We're also gonna add in some chicken stock, but instead of regular chicken stock, we're gonna do this better than bouillon to give it even more flavor. Y'all, it's gonna be so good. And then at the very end, we're gonna top it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. spice mixture is done, and Bunky's gonna go ahead and dice up our onion.
Okay, I'm trying to remember this thing that I watched the other day about dicing an onion.
Okay.
I'm gonna
giving a new technique.
Well, shoot, I can't remember now. Let me try to remember. Hold on, please.
Okay, I'll hold.
Okay, so we have our slices there. And then I think you like slice this way.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's awesome.
How about that, huh? Wow. Okay, this is very important, Boo.
Okay.
We have to remember which side is which.
Yeah, because don't get me twisted over here with these onions.
Okay. So there's your side.
Okay.
Keep pulling her back. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're already creeping around.
Okay, so we're gonna pop this into the oven just until this butter melts and all of these like onions and garlic get kind of soft and sauteed. And then we'll pop it back out at our rice, our chicken broth, our chicken, and pop it back in. Okay, so while that is in there melting, getting sauteed, I'm just gonna get this chicken out and go ahead and season it on both sides, rub it in. That way it can kind of start to go ahead and marinate and get some flavor on it while that stuff is in there cooking.
We're gonna permeate that chicken with flavor, Boo.
Yes.
And I do have a question. You can continue messing with that chicken,
Okay,
but
what is it?
I was just curious what you were saving that teeny piece of butter for.
I actually forgot to put it in there. Okay, this piece of chicken is massive. We might need to cut it in half.
Whoa, that is huge. There's only...
I needed more seasoning.
Funky broke out the ranch seasoning.
I wasn't gonna use it because you guys know every recipe has ranch seasoning in it, but I needed a little bit more, and I was like, you know what, that's just gonna be so good and give it more flavor.
I was gonna pull my commentary out on you in a second, and I was gonna say,
oh shoot,
this is like the first time ever we've not used ranch seasoning
that's
on
hilarious.
chicken.
I know, but I just had to.
And
I'm just
there
gonna
it
do
is.
ranch seasoning, some more smoked paprika, salt and pepper, and that's what we'll use for like the backside. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
I just want everyone to get a good look at Bunky's hair. I gave him a haircut the other day, and I would say I did really good. Give me a look over here, okay? This is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of this.
You did a...
We won't look at the back.
I'll give you a 6.5 out of 10. Could have been much worse.
Okay, we are making our better than bouillon.
Yeah, as I use my pink measuring cups to pour, oh, can't hear that, pour water into our measuring cup that used to have measurements on it.
I know, it doesn't anymore. This thing is like my tried and true.
We gotta throw this bad boy in the micro real quick.
Okay. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision because that smells so good.
Smell-o-vision. They probably can't even hear you over that sizzle. Alright, so next was the rice, right? Just straight on top of there?
Just straight on top. Okay, so we're gonna add a cup and a half of rice just right on top of this. Okay, chicken goes on top, right?
Uh-huh. So gently lay our delicious chicken breast in there. Ever so gingerly.
Okay, so now we're just gonna add a cup and a half of the better than bouillon or chicken stock, whichever one you wanna use. And then how much water do we add to this?
1 1/4 cups.
Okay. Okay, so then 1 1/4 cup of water on top.
This is crazy, Bunky.
I know. Y'all, this is an experiment.
Oh my gosh, Bunky. There's an onion floating.
I told you this was going to happen. What did I say?
I thought the rice and the chicken were gonna keep the onions in place.
Bunky convinced me to add the onion because he said that it would not move or come to my side. And I said, when you add that water, it's gonna all come to my side.
Maybe I should have been adding all the liquid from your end here.
I better not bite into one of these chunks of onions.
Just watch out for those guys.
Tell us the cooking time because Bunky looked up the recipe. So tin foil, 30 minutes on 350, and then what?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Are we gonna have enough full? See, I saw where we started getting down to that wrinkle, and I didn't think we were gonna have enough. 30 minutes covered, and then you uncover it, and we'll tell you the rest of it in just a moment.
Because you don't remember.
I don't.
Okay, 30 minutes is up. Let's see how it looks. Did you check and see how long we have to go the next time?
Oh no, I didn't. We'll figure that out real quick. Let's just give it up.
It smells so good. Wow. This is exactly how it looked in the recipe we were looking up.
Okay. Okay, it says to uncover and bake. It says another 20 minutes until the liquid is absorbed.
But are you supposed to spray the tops of them or no?
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna kind of shimmy this rice around a little bit.
We're following a recipe, y'all, and it said to like spray the tops of them lightly. So I'm gonna use just like this. Hopefully you can see it. This avocado oil. Yeah.
Yeah. Give the rice a little fluffage.
Okay, so we're gonna pop this back in for 20 more minutes uncovered, and it'll kind of absorb all of that liquid. Okay, so we just took this out and it's been only about 15 minutes. And we're gonna fluff the rice just a little bit and then throw some Parmesan on, put it back in there for another 5 minutes, and it is done.
Yeah.
Y'all, this looks so good. It smells so good. I think the chicken's gonna have so much flavor, the rice is gonna have so much flavor.
Yeah, there's still just a teeny bit of liquid in there, so
I
we definitely
cannot
gotta keep it cooking.
get over all the onions, Bunky.
You did that.
Oh my gosh. And this, my friends, is what we call
delicious.
Deliciousness garlicky chicken rice. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to taste this.
I was just trying to drain the rice there, Bunk.
Oh, the rice is my favorite part. It is succulent, garlicky,
delicious,
buttery.
The infusion of flavor into the rice is ridiculous.
Out of this world.
Yeah, like I did not expect such, and it's like some of the best cooked rice I think. Like we
I've ever had.
We cook rice on the stove, and
all the time.
This is better than the rice we cook on the stove.
This may be one of my favorite meals we have ever made. Okay, y'all, so tonight for dinner, Bunky and I are gonna make some Philly cheesesteaks out on the Blackstone. I feel like we have never made like a true Philly cheesesteak. And fun fact, whenever we're at the beach, you guys know we love to go to this restaurant called Dagwood's, and Bunky loves their Philly cheesesteaks. And I always like pick the steak and cheese off and eat it, and oh my gosh, it's so good. But of course, I don't really love peppers and onions, so I never order one. But I was like, if we make them at home, I can make it with just my steak and cheese, put it in my hoagie roll. That sounds so good. But of course, we'll make the peppers and onions for Bunky. Hopefully you guys will be able to see out there. It is definitely dark outside, but we'll get some flashlights or something so we can see what we're doing. And then to go along with that, we're just gonna have some French fries in the air fryer. So it's gonna be a very easy, delicious recipe tonight, and I am so looking forward to it. Okay, so Bunky is going to thinly slice our steak, and we got a ribeye. We've had it in the freezer, so it gets super cold.
Yeah, because that's going to make it more firm and easier to cut.
So you want to slice it very thinly.
Yeah.
And then we have some provolone here. I think I'm gonna shred a little bit of this extra sharp white cheddar because I want that melted into mine. Is that weird?
Are you for real?
I'm for real, Bunky. I really want to.
Okay. I was wondering why you got that, but I mean, I'm down.
Okay, we have our onion, our pepper.
Nope, this is the pepper. That's an onion.
Okay, pepper, onion, and then we'll add a little bit of Worcestershire and salt and pepper to the steak. Did I say it was a ribeye? I said it was a ribeye. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this smoky truffle seasoning as well because we have loved this. It is so good. And then of course our hoagie rolls.
Okay.
Is it pretty cold?
It actually, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, it really did get cold. Wow.
Yeah, it's nice and perfect.
I'm gonna just toss that little chunk though.
Okay.
So.
You're basically gonna try and shave this steak with a knife.
Yeah. How am I doing so far?
I mean, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Bunky, my mouth's already watering. I'm so excited.
You took the words right out of my mouth on that. I'm impressed how quickly. This has been in the freezer for about, what?
Not long at all.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
So I guess if you don't really have to put it in there for that long in order to really be able to get at it like this, you know? How cool.
Okay, so we got a big old hunk of pile of meat there.
I kind of feel like I'm a butcher right now.
I know.
To be honest with you.
You kind of are, but oh my gosh.
I mean, what do you think here?
I think it looks so good. I got the bone-in only because that was on sale, and that worked out just fine.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use our other cutting board and go ahead and slice up our pepper and onion while Bunky gets the Blackstone turned on.
You getting those onions as thin as that steak, huh, boo?
Okay, you see what I'm doing here? I can't even believe I'm touching this. And by the way, it smells atrocious. I mean, I'm sure that you think it smells good, but I can't handle. I'm like over here, like breathing out of my mouth.
Does it smell better or worse than your armpits did in 8th grade?
Oh my gosh, that was so rude. Okay, onions, pepper, steak, turn the grill on.
Okay.
French fries are going in the air fryer. I'm just doing these extra crispy. I love these, they're so good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spray them with a little bit of this coconut and avocado spray and then put them on 400, probably for about 5 minutes. Then we'll take them out and sprinkle them with a little bit of this Lowry seasoning, put them back in probably for about another 5 minutes, and then these should be perfect. I've got a flashlight. Hopefully this is gonna work.
We got our spatulas. So, you want a little oil down for the veggies?
Yes, I think that there needs to be just a teeny bit of oil.
A smidge, okay.
This thing is smoking. And then I did go ahead and kind of salt and pepper those.
Perfect. Spread that around a bit. Off they go.
Then with a little Worcestershire.
A little butter.
Okay, so I've got our cheese ready to take out to Bunky, and then I also have our buns, and I just cut them down the center and put just a little bit of mayo in there. That way we can kind of toast them on the grill and they'll get nice and crunchy and delicious. This looks incredible.
Got some little color here and there.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Are you gonna put some of your peppers and onions over with your meat?
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like a mine and yours. I'm gonna slap peppers and onions, then we're gonna throw some cheese over top of it.
I want just like a few little peppers in mine to give it some flavor.
Okay, I'll pull you some peppers out. You want to go with the shred first?
You'll go shred and then provolone. I'll come behind you with the pro.
Oh, what if we get a little cheese skirt action?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay. Here goes nothing.
Okay. Oh
no. Okay, well, redo. All right, take two.
Okay.
Take two. We'll use the edge of the bun for scoopage.
Oh my gosh, Bunk, I cannot wait. Yes, give me all that goodness. Like, don't leave me out here. Okay, y'all tell me your mouth is not watering. Like, literally a waterfall right now. Like, these look so good.
This is one of the like quickest little dinners I mean, it's like so fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
And Bunky, oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like you're just as excited as I am just as excited.
This is like, oh, I haven't even taken a bite of the actual sandwich yet. Probably the best homemade cheesesteak, steak sandwich, whatever you want to call it, I've ever made.
And I want to say one more thing too. I feel like sometimes we don't always exactly know what to make on the Blackstone. Like, we always make smash burgers and breakfast, but we don't always like know exactly what to make on it. Like hibachi, of course, but this is like a good recipe for the Blackstone.
Absolutely, that's what they're made for.
Yeah.
You hear that nice crunch?
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Let me just go.
Just go ahead. It's amazing.
Is there a little something there?
There's a little something there.
Rotation. Motivation to use the Blackstone.
Yes, y'all. Oh my gosh, so good. And just in case anybody was wondering how our air fryer French fries came out, they're perfection.
Better than McDonald's.
Okay, Philly cheesesteaks is what's for dinner tonight. It's amazing. Y'all have to make this, especially if you have a Blackstone. I mean,
do you see that?
it's just goodness.
Oh.
I had to come back in to tell y'all something else. This, no lie, no exaggeration, no funny business. I probably have stuff all in my teeth. Like, grease on my hands, like just wearing it. This is legit probably one of the best top 5 things I've ever eaten in my 31 years of existence on this earth. I'm dead serious.
I'm honored, boo.
I'm talking ever. Like, it is so good. The flavor on that steak is amazing. I love it's like a little bit crusty, crunchy almost, but still like tender.
Gets that little caramelization on it.
Heavenly. Like, legit bomb.com, all the things. 1,000. That's 100.
Make you want to dance.
You gotta try it. Okay, so we are about to get started on dinner, and we're actually at the beach right now, and this dinner is brought to us by one of you, so thank you, Kathryn, for sending in this recipe. It sounds absolutely amazing, so Bunky and I are very excited to make it. Kathryn calls this like a creamy Gorgonzola pasta, and I think she said that she actually used to work at a restaurant that sold a recipe very similar to this, and it looks very simple to make as well, so I'm gonna flip you guys around, share the ingredients, and then we're gonna get started cooking. So for this recipe, she actually said that you could use chicken or steak. We happen to have some chicken here, so we're gonna use that. And I just had this marinating in Italian dressing, and I went ahead and grilled it. You do not have to grill it. You can just easily pan sear it and then leave all of those like drippings in there to give your pasta some extra flavor. I probably should have done that, but the grill was just really easy to throw it on there. So anyway, chicken is done. Over here, I do have a pot of water that I'm bringing to a boil. I'm gonna add our penne to that. So other than the pasta, all you're gonna need is some heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need some Parmesan, some Gorgonzola. This is actually called like a Gorgonzola creamy pasta. So you definitely wanna get that, or blue cheese. And she did say that you could use the crumbles or like a wedge. I found the crumbles at Walmart, so that's what we're gonna use. You're also gonna need some butter, some garlic, and then we're gonna top it with these diced tomatoes. You could also just use like freshly diced tomatoes. And then we're gonna go ahead and start by cutting up our asparagus into like little bite-size or 1-inch pieces and get that sauteing in some butter. Once it's kind of brown, we'll add our garlic, and then we'll add our cream, our cheeses, all of that, get it mixed together. Does this not sound so good?
So good.
Okay, so pasta is going over here, and I have my asparagus. And now that I'm getting a little bit of color on it, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 heaping tablespoons of this garlic. You can kind of add as much as you want or as little as you want. She said the more the better, and I agree with her, so I'm gonna put a lot. I'll let this saute, and then we'll add in our cream and our cheese. Okay, so once that garlic is in there for just a minute or so, Funky's gonna go ahead and add in this whole thing of heavy whipping cream. And then this entire container of the Gorgonzola. This is gonna be cheesy goodness.
This is it's gonna be good, but a lot of
so good. And then as much as that Parmesan as you want.
Okay, we're gonna go about like that to start.
That's plenty.
This
That's
seems
perfect.
like it's gonna be pretty thick.
I think it's gonna be so good. Oh, we're gonna put some of the pasta water in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Thin it out a little.
And then stir this around?
Yeah, stir that together. Let all that cheese melt. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. So this is pretty much all you have to do. We're just gonna kind of let this all come together. And then once this pasta is done, I'll drain it, but save just a little bit of pasta water to add in there. Then we'll toss the pasta in, toss in all of our chicken already cut up, and then we'll put it in our bowl and top it with tomatoes and Parmesan. Like, this is going to be a winner, I just know. Like, we're gonna wanna eat this all the time.
This is smelling, this right here smells amazing.
It's gonna be so good. Okay, everyone is in there, so we're gonna give it a big stir. And then do you wanna just like add your tomatoes and parm in your bowl, or do you want to put it in here? It says just to like top the tomatoes.
Yeah, I'll just add it to my bowl.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be
divine.
Just divine, yes. And it was the easiest thing. It took like less than 30 minutes.
For real. And it's like 2 pots.
Yeah. Okay, tell me this does not look incredible, and I cannot get over how easy it was. So we'll go eat our dinner and I'll let you guys know what we think. Okay, we are back to give y'all our review of this dinner because we are blown away. It is so delicious, and I cannot get over how easy it was to make. And I think I told you guys in the beginning of this recipe that she said you could make this with chicken or steak. So I cannot wait to try this again with steak because I bet that would be amazing.
Yeah, I think actually some steak in there would probably be better than chicken.
It's amazing though.
Yeah.
It's so good. No one is more excited than this man right here for dinner tonight.
We are making the popular chain restaurant
Bunky, you can say it.
Taco Bell Crunchwrap. I don't know if it's supreme or not because I don't ever eat them from Taco Bell, but
We're making the at-home.
the at-home version of that.
Yes, and Mr. B is so excited. We actually have watched Jacqueline Hill's video, and hers looks so good.
Yeah.
So we're basically gonna replicate that.
Yeah, I've never eaten it from the, I've never eaten the Taco Bell version, but I know that I will certainly appreciate what we're about to create.
Yes, so we have everything kind of laid out here. I'll walk you through it.
All the goodies.
We've got our hamburger meat, taco seasoning. I'm gonna do like really thinly sliced shredded lettuce, sour cream, hot sauce. If you have like the Taco Bell mild sauce or whatever, you can use that. We don't have it, so we're just gonna do hot sauce.
Yeah.
And then I always say this wrong. Tostitos?
Tostitos.
Tostitos?
There's an S there, but
I know. I always say it wrong.
you're like combining Santitas and Tostitos.
That is exactly why I call it that, because I always think of
Yeah.
Santitas. Okay, that's hilarious.
Tostitos.
Anyway, they're salsa con queso, which we are obsessed with. So unhealthy,
wait,
but we love
I'm gonna
it.
back up, by the way. I think people probably have seen this before, but did you know that these are friends dipping a chip in salsa?
I saw that somewhere. That's so funny. Good to know.
Just want to let everybody know.
That is your
Fun fact of the day.
fun fact. I like it, B. Okay, and then we have, of course, some Fiesta blend cheese. Bunky's gonna add a little bit of red onion to his. We have our small little like taco style flour tortilla, and then you also need the burrito style, and then you also need a tostada. So we got it all. Oh, are you gonna add
Jalapenos.
Yes, jalapenos.
Let me go grab those.
Okay, so that's everything. I'm gonna go ahead and just get our hamburger meat browning. Ground beef.
This is ground beef.
Whatever. Ground beef, not hamburger meat. I'm gonna say taco meat. Taco meat is done.
That's taco. Yeah, it is taco meat.
So Bunky's gonna add our seasoning, and then I have our cheese dip right here. I'm gonna go ahead and heat it up in the microwave. You can totally do this like in a pot on the stove, just for easiness. I'm just gonna throw it in there for like 30 seconds. I honestly cannot wait for like all of the cheesy goodness. Oh my gosh, Bunky.
Oh, now I don't even know what it's called. Is it called? It's Tostitos.
I cannot say it right.
That Tostitos cheese is just going to be so velvety, smooth, delicious.
It's amazing.
And then we got regular taco cheese going on top.
Watch your head. Oh my gosh. Like y'all, we cannot even hardly buy this stuff because we will just like get that jar out and go to town on that cheese dip.
Straight into the jar, even when it's cold.
So we do not care anyway.
I mean, it is good. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Now we're sizzling.
Yeah, we gotta thicken up, reduce that down, turn to that goodness.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those recipes that we make and we're like, okay, this is on rotation every week.
Yes. By the way, we were gonna make this on the Blackstone,
Yeah.
just for fun, because like you can cook the ground beef on there. You can totally do the tortilla thing on there, but we don't have any propane.
So next time we're gonna make it on the Blackstone.
Yeah.
But this will be just fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have my big burrito tortilla right here, and Bunky had a great idea that you should just throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds with like a little damp paper towel. That way it's like more pliable. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and build this. We're gonna start with our ground beef, add our like queso cheese on top. Then we'll add our tostita, is that how you say it? Tostita?
I don't even know what it's called now. Tostada.
Tostada, okay. So add like a little circle of meat. Next, I'm gonna layer this beautiful cheesiness. What's I gonna say? Should I add just a little bit more?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, just a teeny bit.
Okay, I agree. That didn't hurt anything.
Yeah, tostada goes down next, and then we are going to cover this entire thing with like a generous layer of sour cream. How's that?
I don't think that was very generous.
You don't think?
No.
Well, let me get it spread out, and then if we need more, we'll add more. Then you're gonna go in with shredded cheese, however much you want. I want a lot. I want it really cheesy. Then you're gonna do shredded lettuce.
The vegetable component.
The only vegetable, and it's like iceberg, so does it even count?
You might want to get all of that like back on top though.
You think?
Yeah, because you don't want that like in your edges.
Okay.
All right.
Then you're gonna take. Oh no! Hang on, okay. I should have done my hot sauce before that.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
okay, hot sauce. I'm just making this up as I go.
It's literally all going to the same place.
Exactly. Okay, hot sauce, then lettuce, then your little baby taco flour tortilla. Then you fold. And you gotta hold the fold. Don't tear it like I did. Okay, so once you have your like super hot pan and your oil, you're gonna put, I guess this is what we would call like the seam side down, and go ahead and get like a nice crunch on there. And you can kind of like swirl this around so it gets like all in that oil. Give it a good press, and then let it sit until it's nice and crunchy. Moment of truth, it looks amazing. I'm just gonna cut into it.
Oh man. Oh, I can already get a little sneak preview there.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot, I can really touch it.
Wow.
That looks incredible. Bunky. How am I gonna let this thing cool off before I take a bite?
Well, you're lucky that I have to still make mine and then you can eat yours.
Okay, Bunky's gonna assemble his. He's gonna do it the exact same way except for add onions and jalapenos. I just took a bite. I was literally stomping the floor, okay? This is crazy delicious.
Where'd the sour cream go? It just melted into all
It is
of
amazing.
Yeah?
You gotta take a bite. You gotta take a bite.
No, I can't. I'm holding out. I'm holding out until I get mine. But the mouth jets are going.
Y'all, you have to make this. Oh my goodness. The flavor is so good. It's so good. This is like one of the best things ever. I cannot explain to you.
All right, my first comment here is I do believe that we achieved the absolute golden brown perfection that we're looking for. So now we're gonna cut into this delicious pocket of
Magic.
Do you hear that?
Another crunch.
What?
This is why they call it Crunchwrap Supreme.
Is that why it's called a Crunchwrap Supreme?
B.
Oh my.
Meanwhile, I just took my last bite.
Look at, this is just a pocket full of love.
Show it, show it.
Wow, that smells absolutely.
Monkey, this is going to be one of the favorite things that you've ever eaten.
We should not have done this. That is good.
You got a little less on your lip.
Oh my gosh.
You're dead?
I can't.
You're deceased. You can't. I just want to have y'all know, Bunky kept saying to me, it's just like a quesadilla. It's not, is it?
This is a whole...
It's its own beast.
It's like you took a burrito and smashed it into something flat. Like a quesadilla.
But the flavor is 1,000,000 times better.
Can I make up another word?
Yes.
This word probably already exists. Quesarito.
Woo! This is a quesarito. I love it.
Because we made a tacodilla.
Yeah. This is a quesarito.
Also known as a Crunchwrap Supreme. Wow, that tapatio is kind of spicy.
I know. I got choked up on it too.
Actually, you know what? I'll put jalapenos in here.
Yeah, but mine was spicy too, the tapatio.
Wow.
Daisy's like begging for a bite.
Oh, she don't need this, but man, I do. You can choose to include or not include this, okay?
Okay.
All my people out there who love a Big Mac, you will love this. Because it is good. Just like a Big Mac. It's very similar to a Big Mac.
Really?
Because like the lettuce gets a little warm.
Yeah.
And then like the sour cream and all that sauciness comes together
hilarious.
like Big Mac sauce. It's great.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Winner, winner.
Quesarito dinner.
Yes. Okay, so there you have it. 5 of our very favorite recipes. If y'all have never made these or you haven't made them in a long time, be sure you add them to your meal list. You and your family are going to love them. I love you guys so much. Like I said, be sure to let me know if you want to see more of these best of videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Give this one a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.